Hello, I'm Leo Brown. This is the What If It Is True podcast. As we take a look at our gospel reading for today's Mass, we try to find that virtue and we try to find a way to apply that in our lives so we can show that what we believe is true, right? If it is true, it will look like something, and that's what our faith lives need to do, reflect that virtue. So as we take a look at today's gospel, this is from Luke. It's 15, 1 through 32, essentially. It's a big passage here, but it's a very familiar story, and this is that of the prodigal son. And interestingly, it starts off with the tax collectors and sinners drawing near to Jesus, and the Pharisees and scribes complaining about this, right? They're like, look at this guy, look at the company he keeps, look who he prays with, and look who he dines with, right? And so then he begins to tell this story. And basically, the story, of course, we know the prodigal son who seeks his inheritance before his father dies, which is, of course, an insult to his family. He goes and he squanders it and then realizes that he had it so well before and ends up coming back, right? And so the understanding, I think, of this passage is really the compassion that Christ has, that God is always open to us. And even though we do a lot of crazy stuff and we vary from the path and we go down all the wrong roads, that door is always open for us to come back when we're ready to seek him. And it's easy to think that, well, this person doesn't deserve mercy. This person doesn't deserve grace because they've done this, this, and this. And in this illustration, it's clear that this guy has broken all the rules, and there's plenty of things that he could be accused of, but the Father does not accuse him, right? Christ does not accuse him. Christ welcomes him, opens the doors to him, and says, come in and come back home. And I think that if we can have that kind of compassion in our heart for everyone, if we understand that everyone's got a journey, everyone's got a testimony. A testimony comes, of course, from having a test in their lives. And if we can understand that, have that compassion in our own hearts for others, amazing things could happen, right? Amazing things. So the virtue of compassion, it's a beautiful thing. To find out more about What If It Is True, visit us online at realliferadio.com. We stream 24 hours a day, 7 days a week there. Also on our radio stations in the Lexington, Kentucky area. You could find us at 94.9 FM and 1380 AM. This is the What If It Is True podcast. I'm Leo Brown. God bless.